All right, let's turn to the weather, get you ready for the weekend. Of course, this week, this heat wave intense, several records broken. And once again, as we got a little break from the heat over the past couple of days, we quickly rebounded here across the state. A view from our Old Mill camera, Cottonwood Heights looking towards downtown Salt Lake City. We have a few clouds making their move across northern Utah. No chance of rain overnight. We'll be looking at mostly cloudy skies, but these clouds will quickly move on and lining things up where we'll see a lot of sunshine throughout the weekend. Official high today in Salt Lake City, 101 degrees. This makes day number 5 with temperatures at 100 or above, where again on average in June we get one day with temperatures at the century mark. Average temperature 85, record we almost got there at 102. Now current temperature, we're still hanging on to the 90s in Salt Lake City, upper 80s in Ogden, Provo as well. Winds fairly light. Winds become a concern once again tomorrow. We're going to be talking about some red flag warnings. But let's talk about with these hot temperatures where we're at for June 2021. Now I'm showing you the average temperatures. This is taking the highs and lows. You get the average temperature where as we look at on average for the month of June between the highs and lows we're about 70 degrees. Now the warmest June on record back in 2016 at 77.5 degrees. So far this month we're into it. 17 days. We're close to 80 degrees, so on track to find the warmest June on record. We still have 12 days to go. We see what happens, but looks like moving ahead, we're going to see a slight cooling trend here moving towards next week. But we got the heat we're hanging on to, of course, as we do have excessive heat warnings in across southeastern, south central, southwestern Utah. Heat advisories remain in effect as we're going to be looking at afternoon highs come tomorrow, very similar to today. We're not going to see that cooling trend quite yet. Red flag warnings in place as we move across northern, central, and southern Utah. Afternoon winds anywhere between 10 to 20 miles per hour. One thing that could produce some strong gusty winds are isolated thunderstorms, which we saw that type of activity throughout the afternoon through central, southern, and northeastern Utah, producing lightning, causing some fires, kicking up the winds. Not a lot of rain associated with these thunderstorms. And the potential is there for tomorrow to see once again these dry thunderstorms that could be spreading through across central into eastern Utah. Northern Utah looks like we're not going to see much activity. We've got the clouds here tonight, but this high pressure towards the south giving us the heat, but tapping into a little bit of moisture, not enough to really be bringing in the rain. Thinking, oh good, this is good news where we can see afternoon rain showers. Notice those dry thunderstorms we're keeping our eye on. So for tonight, we're going to be looking at clouds decreasing. We still have a slight chance of maybe seeing an isolated thunderstorm towards eastern Utah. We've got temperatures overnight in the 70s across northern Utah, 60s and 70s across southern Utah. Now tomorrow's highs, as mentioned, we're about where we were at today, close to 100 degrees in Salt Lake City. If we get there, that'll make it day number 6. The record for 100-day temperatures in June is 8, so we're getting close to that. Of course, we've had several records broken so far. Now for St. George, it's 110 for the weekend. Then it's cooling off down to 101 degrees Tuesday, so a little cooler. We've got the sunshine and not much threat of any rain. Northern Utah, 99 tomorrow. Then it's cooling off just a little bit, rebounding though to century mark on Tuesday, then back into the mid-90s. All in all, we'll keep temperatures well above normal. We'll keep the rain away, so not a big changes, but again, we're avoiding that record heat.